guys, welcome to week 3 of Surge Online. We are at the end of the second week of being in lockdown, which is crazy. Who would have thought when we went into 2020 that this is where we would be? But here we are. So I've just got a short message. I know that we always say that and then it probably is a little bit longer than you would like, but I promise this is not going to be that long. And I want to talk about this idea of reposition and reconnect. And I know that it's been a little bit of a scary time recently. There's been a lot going on, a lot in the news has been said about, you know, people dying and the uncertainty that comes with corona. However, I wanted to just look and talk for a minute about 2 potential positives for this. I know that's a crazy thing, but I kind of wanted to just look at it a little bit differently and try and look at 2 things that might be a positive from this insanity that is going on at the minute. And so the first thing I want to say as well is this. There's a verse in the Bible that talks about the fact that God will turn all things around for the good of those that love him. And the reality is, God did not cause this virus. I know a lot of people are trying to work out what's going on and why God would allow this. But first and foremost, I just wanted to say that, you know, we believe that God is fundamentally a good God and he loves us so much. And he did not cause this situation. However, God can use this situation for our good. And as Christians, when we allow him to influence our lives, you know, the good that can come out of that is going to be staggering. So the 2 things, first and foremost, reposition. That's the first thing. This is an amazing opportunity for us to look at our lives and ask 2 questions. Number 1, am I becoming the person that I really want to be? And number 2, kind of leads on, am I surrounding myself with good people that are making me better? And if the answer to that is no, and I'm talking about the honest answer, you know, the answer that niggles at you sometimes, with that question of like, are you sure this is who you want to be? Are you sure this is what you want to do? If the answer to either of those 2 questions above is no, then this is an amazing opportunity and a perfect time to stop and change things. You don't have to go out. You can't go out and see your friends. You can't go out and be around people that aren't good for you and that you know aren't good for you. And you have the ability to mute conversations that you don't really want to be in. And people can't like get on at you because you can just mute them or delete them from your friends list. I'm not talking about being harsh, so be nice to people, but you have the ability to just literally step away from those situations, and you've got the ability to start distancing because we've been forced into it. You've got the ability to start distancing yourself from those situations and from those people that are getting you to do things that you really don't want to do, but feel like maybe you're kind of have been stuck in it. And that's something that is a little bit of a gift. That is a positive in all of this, is to just stop, think, assess and move. And there's a verse in the Bible, it's in Proverbs 13:20, and it says, become wise by walking with the wise, hang out with fools and watch your life fall to pieces. So basically the moral of that is, don't be an idiot, surround yourself with good people, and you will have an enriched life. And more than that, you'll be able to be a blessing to other people and help them with their lives. And isn't that really what we're all striving for at the end of the day? We want to be a person that other people look at and say, I wish I was more like them, or I wish I was their friend, or how are they so cool? And think on it, make those changes now when you're in lockdown, so that when lockdown is over, you're not continuing to do things that you regret. You know, in 10 years time, are you going to look back at your life and regret the choices that you've made now? Or could you look at this as an opportunity to just make a little bit of a change and do something else? So that's the first thing, reposition. The second is reconnect. And there's kind of 2 points to this. So technically there might be 3 points instead of 2 points, but I feel like you're going to forgive me for it, guys. So the first is this: reconnect with your family. Guys, this is an amazing opportunity for that. You know, if you can just put your phone down for a minute, step away from TikTok for like 30 seconds, the world won't end. If you move away from Instagram for a second, but why don't you do that? Watch a film with your family, with your parents, your grandparents, your foster parents, whoever it is that you live with. Watch a film with them, bake, learn how to cook. If you've been complaining about your mum's cooking all this time, why don't you learn to cook? Why don't you help her learn to cook? How amazing would that be? And then go out, play with if you've got brothers or sisters, why don't you get out with them? Don't waste this time, because a lot of people, as they start getting older, they start to say things like, oh, I wish I got more time when I was younger. Well, you got it. Like, we're in lockdown. You physically cannot go anywhere. Duh. Happy days. And secondly, and this is most importantly, use this as a time to dig into your faith. Get your Bible out and have a look at it. Get a Bible app if you don't have one. There's a great Bible called YouVersion that you can download onto any smartphone that you may have. You can find them on the internet if you need to as well. Ask questions of God. He's not scared of the questions that you have, so ask questions of him. Maybe write something down, the questions that you've got. If there's anything that you don't understand, try and dig into that and try and learn it a little bit more. Ask us, send us any questions that you might have, because we will try our best to answer them. And if we don't know the answer, then we will definitely try and help you dig in and find answers to things. Guys, God is vast. He is. And as mentioned in previous weeks, he will help to look after you. If you turn to him with any of your worries and anxieties, he's going to be there for you. He's not going to turn away from you. But more than anything, God is just desperate to have a relationship with us, and he wants to spend time with us. And that's an amazing thing. You know, Jesus went to the cross. He endured all of that pain for us so that we could have a relationship with God the Father. And that's an amazing thing. It's an amazing privilege that people in other parts of the world get persecuted for. And you think that your friend's laughing at you is like persecution, but it's not. It's not. And actually, if you love God and you get something from him, isn't that like the greatest testimony? And there's a verse in the Bible, and it's James 4:8, and it says, come near to God and he will come near to you. Clean up your lives. Purify your hearts, you people who can't make up your mind. Guys, use this as a time to make up your mind about God, to try and get to know him, ask questions of him, dig into your faith, ask us, we'll help you out. Dude, you're in lockdown. Like, literally, what better time to give God 5, 10, 15 minutes of your day? Step away from TikTok for like 30 seconds and just ask and say a prayer to God. It's not going to be time that is wasted, I promise you that. There's loads of online resources as well. There's stuff on YouTube. You can search for Soul Survivor, Limitless Festival, anywhere like that, on Instagram, Facebook, like I said, YouTube. They've all got lots of posts about faith and understanding the Bible. And guys, as I finish, genuinely, if there's one thing that you get out of anything that I've said, remember this, that I promise you will not waste any time that is time that you spent with God. You won't waste it. It's not time wasted when you're trying to get to know God better. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, really. We love you guys. We're praying for you continually, and we really genuinely hope that we get to see you guys soon. Keep safe, keep in touch, and we'll hopefully be all together screaming on a Friday night very, very soon.